Hi everybody, welcome back to Kimberly's Kitchen at the Hare's Last Resort. Tonight we are cooking up cream of chicken and mushroom chicken, Kimberly's way. How about that? It's something really simple. I bet you guys have already done it. Let me know in the comments if you have or if you have not. And as we go along, also let me know if you decide to try it. Put it all in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Okay, so let me just tell you what all we're gonna have in this tonight. It's a little bit of everything. Like I said, it's cream of chicken and cream of mushroom, both, a can of each. I'm gonna use French fried onions, and I'll show you how I put all of this together. And I'm also going to use the jalapeno, crispy jalapenos, because we like a little heat. It calls for a little milk. I've got some vegetable oil. I've got, of course, salt and pepper. And I made a trip to Aldi's. I generally make these myself. I do, my recipe calls for cream cheese, spinach, and hot sauce. This, I think, just has spinach and artichoke and cheese. So this is gonna be good. I thought they looked good. Aldi's, love my Aldi's. Also, we're gonna have some garlic, riced cauliflower, also from Aldi's. I have asparagus already marinating with some olive oil, salt and pepper. I don't like a whole lot of stuff on there, like a good flavor. Of course, we're gonna have some good chicken breasts, and I gotta cut them up, and I'll get all that taken care of, and I'll bring you back. It's also gonna have a little bit of butter. So, oh, and don't forget the cheese. So tonight's meal is really not gonna be that healthy. Let me just warn you up front. And again, if you're somebody that needs exact measurements down to the T, you might not get that here, because I just kind of throw stuff in here and there, and that's just the way I roll. So anywho, I'm gonna start throwing this together, and I'll bring you back when I have something going. Okay, everybody, I'm back. We're at the point that the chicken is now in the dish. I have sprayed the dish with the spray extra virgin olive oil, and I like to put a little bit of base of salt and pepper on the bottom so that it coats the bottom of the chicken. Now I'm going to do the top part of the chicken, and what we have in here is we have pink Himalayan salt, pepper, and we have powdered garlic. There's about 1.5 teaspoons of both. Now, I just take mine and I mix it up, and like I said, I don't normally measure everything out, but I'm trying to do better for you guys, but still, I'm sure it's not gonna be exact. So I just take it and I pinch it, and then I just sprinkle it over my chicken like so. Make sure they're all evenly coated. I don't know if you guys can see that. Huh. Okay, so we're gonna do this. So we're gonna get everything evenly coated with salt, pepper, and powdered garlic. Okay, so like I said, that was probably about 1.5 teaspoons. All right, so we're gonna get ready, and I'm gonna fix up the mixture that's gonna go over this. We'll be right back. Okay, so I had 7 chicken breasts, and we like a lot of sauce on ours, so I went ahead and added 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 can of cream of mushroom, and I pulled out 1 can of cream of chicken and mushroom together. So I put all 3 of these in my bowl, and I'm just gonna mix it up. I may add a little bit of salt and pepper to this, but it won't be a lot because I've already seasoned my chicken with salt and pepper and garlic. And these have lots of sodium, so it's pretty salty already. I don't really like the reduced sodium in this. It just doesn't taste very good to me. So anyway, that's what we've done here. We have mixed up all of our cream of chickens. Now I am going to take about 1.5 cups of Mexican style cheese. You can do any kind of cheese you want. In fact, I think I generally do it with cheddar cheese, but this time I decided to do something different. So you're just gonna put that in there. Now, I'm going to get out these little French fried onions. Okay. I like to put some in the mixture, and then after this comes, it's about more than halfway done, I will pull it out and I will put some, I'm gonna try to measure for y'all because I'm trying to get better and be a good girl. So that's another 1.5 cups. So I'm just gonna put that in there like so. And I'm going to mix all of this together. Now something else, you can put anything in here you want, but something I don't normally put in here that I'm actually going to add tonight is mushrooms. And I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna throw these bad boys in there, just like so. I think that's enough, and break some of them up a little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna get this mixed up and I'll be right back. All right, I told you guys I like a little heat, so I've added the crispy jalapenos right there. And again, just like the other French fried onions, I will add more before it's finished cooking completely. I'll pull it out and put them on there, and it'll go back in the oven just to get everything nice and brown and toasty. So I'm gonna mix this up. I am gonna add just a little bit more of salt and pepper. Smidgen of salt, because that's what we really don't need. And we'll give it another little stir. Okay, so everything is mixed together, and you see how thick this is? It's really thick. So what we want to do here is we want to thin that out. So I've got some milk, and I'm not measuring the milk because I'm going to eyeball this. That's just the way I do it. And once I have the consistency that I like, videos, you've heard me mention that I'm a cheeseaholic. I love, love, love cheese. And with this diet that I'm supposed to be on, well, I'm not technically diet, but I'm just supposed to be cutting back on sugars and carbs and upping my proteins and upping my water intake. That's a hard thing for me. I think cheese is okay, but you know, with the blood pressure and stuff, they say that's not really that good. But oh my gosh, we just emptied that on there, and that is, how many cups is that? That's a 3-cup bag of cheese. Now remember, some of that's in the mixture, and we just put the remainder on top here. So I'm gonna leave that like that. Now because I like a little heat, or we like a little heat, I'm gonna go ahead and put these crispy jalapenos right there. All right, this bad boy is ready to go in the oven. I do have the oven set on 400 degrees, and I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes, and then I'll check it and go from there. Okay, so we can call this an oops. Typically, I put the butter before I put the cheese and the crispy thingies on top. But I forgot to, so I pulled it back out of the oven, and I'm using a half a stick of butter. I have it sliced, cut in little slices, so I can just spread it around. It's not gonna make any difference here nor there if it's on top or on the inside. It's all gonna melt down nicely. So there we've added our butter, and I do cover this for most of the cook time. I will look at it. The timer is set for 30 minutes. The oven is on 400. I will check it at 20 minutes to see how it's looking. Then I'll probably pull that cover off to get everything nice and bubbly and brown and crisp. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, so our chicken is in the oven. So while that's cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and place our mushrooms and our asparagus on a separate sheet to go in the oven. Those look like they're gonna be yummy. I wish I had thought to make my own, but y'all, when I was at Aldi's and I saw these, they just looked good and it was gonna be quick, so that's what I grabbed. And I'm just gonna put a little spray of extra virgin oil there. And then we're gonna just spread our asparagus out because these really don't have to cook very long, and the asparagus doesn't either. So, how many of you shop at Aldi's? Let me know in comments if you're an Aldi's shopper. I love Aldi's, and I think I've mentioned before, there is a website, or not a website, there's a Facebook page, and it's called the Aldi's Isle of Shame, and it's a group, and I'm a member of that group, so it's kind of funny because I learned so many things about Aldi's. Somebody mentioned the other day about their pimento cheese, and I am a pimento cheese lover because, like I said, I'm a cheeseaholic anyway. So somebody said it was really good. I would never have tried it had someone not said it, but they showed a picture of it in the group, talked about how good it is, and oh my gosh, they should be ashamed because I went to Aldi's and I got that pimento cheese and I've been eating it like crazy, and it's really good on the Aldi's wheat crackers. They're so good. Anywho, enough of that, back to this. We've got these laid down. I'm just gonna put them in the oven while the chicken is cooking, and while everything's cooking, I'm gonna sit down and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll bring y'all back when it's ready. Okay, so everything is in the oven. This is the cauliflower rice, and it was frozen, so I let it sit out and thaw. And then I just took some paper towels and I squeezed as much of that water out of it as I could possibly get. So that's why it's kind of in a ball like this. So all I'm gonna do here is add a little bit of salt and pepper, and I'm gonna heat it up right here on the stove top. Just a little bit of salt, it doesn't need a lot. So, and I think that I'm going to add a little bit of butter. So we still have half that butter stick, so I'm gonna take about a fourth of it, about a fourth of the butter, and I'm gonna put it in here with the cauliflower. So yeah, we should have supper momentarily. Y'all come eat with us. So I have pulled it out of the oven after 20 minutes, no, 30 minutes, I'm sorry. It cooked for 30 minutes. I pulled it out, I pulled the foil off of it, and I added some French onions to the top of it, and it's going back in the oven until everything is nice and toasty, bubbly brown on top. Okay, everything is ready. It's time to fix some plates. I want you guys to look at this. It cooked for 30 minutes, and I put it back in the oven, and to let it brown, I took the aluminum foil off of it, and I let it broil on high for 2 minutes because we like everything nice and toasty brown. But ooh, look at that. Yummy. All right, let's fix a plate. Come eat with us. All right, everybody, I got everything out and ready and on the plate, and it's time to eat. Ow, that was my foot.
It's chow time.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry. What we got here, baby?
This is our cream of chicken and mushroom chicken Kimberly's way. Yeah, let me know what you think and be honest about it.
Oh, I'm all about honesty. You know that.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Show everybody your plate. Y'all look. Look at that delicious scrumptiousness. Ooh, wait.
Wait a minute. I ain't even said it's delicious yet.
Oh, looks delicious. Is that a good side? Does that mean it's good?
Yeah, it's really good, buddy.
It is delicious, isn't it? I haven't even had a bite yet. Can I try it now?
Sure.
Okay. Do you taste the cauliflower underneath the chicken?
No, not really.
There's rice cauliflower under there.
Oh, really? No, really, I can. Well, it's kind of weird to the side. Let me try that. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Even if I did cook it myself.
That's cauliflower?
Even if I cooked it myself, it's pretty darn tasty. All right, guys.
Good.
Let me know in comments if this is something you would make. If you do try it, come back and give me a shout and let me know how you like it. And if you like us, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us. And I guess that's a wrap for tonight. So we'll see you on the next video. Come eat with us. Come camp with us.
That's
Come on
good.
along. It's good, isn't it?
See y'all.
Bye.
Good.